It's 2026, and the Middle East is on the brink of all-out war. Let's break down this hypothetical crisis.
So how did we get here? Well, this thing blew up really fast after a massive military operation.
It all kicked off on February 28, 2026. The US and Israel launched a huge, coordinated strike on Iran.
But this wasn't out of the blue. It was the violent end to years of shadow wars and direct clashes.
The official goals were pretty straightforward: stop Iran from getting nukes, end threats, and push for regime change.
Iran didn't wait. They hit back, and they hit back hard, right where it hurts the global economy.
The IRGC immediately closed the Strait of Hormuz, a direct threat to a huge chunk of the world's oil supply.
And just like that, 150 ships, including oil tankers, were completely stuck. They had nowhere to go.
In the fight at sea, the United States confirmed 9 Iranian warships were sunk in just the first few hours.
On top of that, a huge cyber attack basically knocked Iran's internet almost completely offline, crippling its infrastructure.
And this wasn't just contained. The whole Middle East got dragged into this crisis, and fast.
Iran fired up its network of proxies, what they call the axis of resistance, to open up new fronts.
So retaliation strikes started hitting U.S. assets in neighboring countries that wanted no part in this war.
And you can see the tragic human cost here. It wasn't just inside Iran. Civilians were hurt across the Gulf.
The ripples spread globally, almost instantly. We're talking major hits to energy markets and world trade.
So yeah, this stopped being a regional problem. It quickly became a full-blown global crisis.
But experts are warning, don't expect democracy. We could end up with a hardline military state run by the IRGC.
Which brings us to the really big question. What actually happens next? What does the future look like for Iran?
With the old leaders gone, what's the end game? Analysts see 3 possible paths forward, and they are all risky.
First, a more aggressive military state. Second, a state that tries to make a deal. Or third, just total chaos.
So, is this a new order for the Middle East? Or just the beginning of an even bigger, more dangerous war?